Hey guys, it's Wahima, but just call me Wah.
Melanated.
All right, so as you guys have asked, I'm going to go ahead and post up the video that I recorded for YouTube Black Trivia Night. So basically what it is, and this is what I didn't understand when I first got the invitation, is that it was a trivia night that YouTube Space LA puts on for creators and whatever guests they bring. And the theme was YouTube Black. So it's not like, I mean, there were a lot of Black people there, but it wasn't like a YouTube Black event in the way that YouTube Black, that event that I didn't get invited to because, like, who am I? So it was just like a trivia night. So basically all of the questions for the trivia were Black people, Black YouTubers, and then just Black people in American history. All right, so I had an amazing time. It was so much fun. I stayed for about an hour because I stayed for, just as long as I had to, and I bounced as soon as possible. Because if you know one thing about me, is that I would always rather be at home. No matter how much fun I'm having, wherever I am, I would always rather be in a house somewhere comfortable and cozy. So I don't mind spending 2 hours to get dressed to be somewhere for 1 hour. I Ubered over to the space and I actually had a really good time and I took footage of it. So I wanted to show you guys and do like sort of a vlog. But as you know, I shot it this way with my iPhone as opposed to this way, and this is the way that you're supposed to shoot it. Even though I was told by Millionaire Hoy, if you guys don't watch Millionaire, he's like fitness like king. He told me that YouTube does a thing where they fix it, but I'm just like, I don't have the patience to like wait an hour for it to upload than for it to actually not work because I don't know how to do it. So I'm just like, let me just split the screen, right? And put the information right here. I'm going to actually be watching it on my computer because I don't really remember. I mean, I remember the night. It's not like I was drunk. I need a little refresher so I can explain to you guys what's happening on the screen next to me. Okay, first we have my intro.
Hey guys, it's Wahima, but just call me Wah.
Melanated!
Alright guys, so I'm getting ready to go to the YouTube space in Los Angeles for YouTube Black Trivia Night, game trivia night. I'm kind of excited. I'm going to meet a bunch of people, but I got to beat that face, hunty. I'm going to take an Uber over there. I'm leaving Chris behind. Say hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
I'm leaving Chris behind and I'm going to go hang out over there for about an hour and a half. I'll take you guys with me and then I'm going to come back and hang out with Chris some more. Alright guys. See you there.
Okay, so we're driving down Melrose and I'm taking footage of Melrose for you guys. And like it sucked because the Uber smelled and I didn't give him a bad note because I'm not that kind of person. So now we get to the space and there's like metal detectors. I'm like, ooh, fancy. So I walk up and I have to sign in.
Hi.
Let's have you go ahead and just fill out a tablet form, start with your email address, please.
So they have these tablets there where they always have you sign in, so you have to put in your email and then you get your little wristband. It's all very like exciting. It's like a red carpet. Not really, but kinda.
Have fun. Thank you.
All right, so I walk into this scene. Everyone has already started playing. They've already got their teams together. They've already had their team names. They already start the questions. This is question number 3. I'm walking in and I have no idea where I'm going to go. I walk in, everyone looks at me because it's like an open space, but the space that it's happening in is right by the front doors. So I walk in and I'm like, so the only thing I can do is just be as fabulous as possible, right? It's the only option I have. So I have my head wrap on, I have my leather jacket on, I'm feeling good, I'm wearing my heels, I'm looking like, got all my jewelries on, and I'm feeling good. So I walk in, and as I'm walking in, I'm hearing the question. I have no idea where I'm going to sit because I'm telling you, all the teams are already made. I don't know if all these people know each other. I don't know anyone there. I'm by myself. And I hear this question. So I answer the question. Here it goes.
Trinidadian-born YouTuber Adonde Thorne is better known by what username?
And like the table that I'm by is like Adonde Thorne. And I'm just like, Swoozy. Like I'm just walking by, like trying to find a seat. And I just go, Swoozy. And I bend over and I'm like, Swoozy.
Swoozy.
Trinidadian-born YouTuber Adonde Thorne is better known by what username?
Oh, hey, you want to sit with us?
Join our team.
Hey guys.
Question number 4.
So I say that and the guy's like, hey, you want to join our team? And I'm like, oh my God. Like if he hadn't have done that, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know. I had no idea where I was going. I was just walking. I was just going to sit at the table by myself and like hope for the best. They invited me to sit down because I had the answer for them. So the funny thing is that I gave the correct answer because none of them knew who he was. And the girl didn't understand what I was saying, the one who was writing down the answers, and she wrote down Susie. So needless to say, we got that wrong, but everybody gave me props for answering it correctly.
What is the most populous city in Canada? And also the hometown of Shameless Maya.
Toronto, boo! Got that answer correct as well. So I'm panning, letting you guys see what's going on. Those are my teammates.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last round. Round 5.
So at this point, we had, I don't know if it was round number 1 I walked in on, but we didn't win that round because of swoozing and a couple of other things that went wrong with that one. But then the second round was like, name this YouTuber. So they passed around a card with like 6 different YouTubers on it. Look, I had no idea who they were. So they answered that and they decided to go double on that one. And they actually got them all right, which means that their points doubled. So all of a sudden, even though we did bad on the first round, we made it up with the second round and we got like double the points. And so all of a sudden we had like 20 points and every other team had like 13 points and below. So we were like in the way lead from like second round 2. 3, which I think was like trivia questions like what city did Martin take place in? And I got that right. I said Detroit, but I wasn't 100% sure. And the other guy at the table who had an answer said Chicago, and he was like, no, I'm pretty sure it's Chicago. And I was like, I can't fight this because I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's Detroit. Girl, it was Detroit. So had I fought for that, we would have gotten that right, but it didn't matter because we were already in the lead. Another one of the questions was, who are the top 5 paid Black actors? And I was like, Will Smith and Sam Jackson, write it down, don't fight me. And then we decided on Tyler Perry, which was also correct. But the guy who wrote it down decided that he wanted Eddie Murphy because he was like, no, not Tyler Perry. And I'm like, you're just so out of touch. The Chinese love Tyler Perry. The Chinese don't like Black people. They only like Will Smith and Tyler Perry. And those are the only movies that they translate that have Black people in them. So like, please put down Tyler Perry, girl. But he didn't. So, that's life. And so the other one was Denzel, which I wasn't too sure about because I don't know like Denzel's like money like that. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, we won. I didn't record anything else, but we won. This is us congratulating ourselves and every other team hating. It was so weird. I mean, I guess they were like joking hating, and we didn't understand like that they were joke hating. One girl from another team even came to our table and got the gifts we got. Like she pretended she was a part of us, and I wasn't in the mood to like, I'm not going to stop her. Like, girl, if you want to cheat and come over and take our gifts and like do what you do, like I don't care. But it was just so weird. Like she came from the other team, walked over to our table and pretended to be a part of our table so that she could get the gifts. So we took a team picture, and as you can see, we won YouTube robes. Let's see, I have it right here. It's a terry cloth sort of robe. I'm just going to use it in general to like just walk around the house in. Like it's not like I'm not going to get out of the bathtub and put this on. You know what I'm saying? But it has the YouTube play button on the back. And we also won what I thought was a tripod is not a tripod. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Oh, wait, here it is. So it's like a seat. It's like one of those seats, like it's like a triangle on the top, right here, and then you just sit on it. I tried it and it seemed a little, like in case of an emergency kind of seats. But like if you're at a baseball game or you're at some like you're in line for tickets and you just want to sit down with something, this is what this is. And it has the YouTube play button on the top, but in yellow. After we did the pictures, I was like, all right, guys, nice to meet you. Good luck with your lives. Bye. Like, I was like, let me go back and hang out with Chris Farah because I want to leave now.
I feel so free vlogging over here because everyone does it, you know what I'm saying? But you might not know it, but I'm definitely a homebody. So I'm out. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming with me.
All right, guys. So I'll talk to you later. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for all your support, and have a fantastic day. Bye.